So I managed to do some sort of interview, basically a chat with one of the developers. Don't throw flack against the developer, he tried his best. Don't expect this to be a direct transcript because I kinda have to censor some stuff because, yeah. So let's begin. Hello there, Gaming here. Would you be interested in an interview about Lethal Engineering and Lethal Engineering 2, and also Build a Tank and Fight?
What for?
I'm close to 100 vids, and this is something I wanted to do for a long time. Also, the way the community could know about what's happening behind the scenes.
There was stuff happening behind the scenes so I could know what's going on. And also, I can't say anything about Lethal Engineering 2 or Build a Tank and Fight. I arrived after the Build a Tank and Fight era, and I can't talk about Lethal Engineering 2.
So you arrived after the ban.
Yeah, around June.
Okay, how connected were you to the rebalancing of the guns?
I did those myself without asking them. Also, the welding and a lot of the map.
Honestly, I love the map and the welding, but I hate the rebalancing. Funny enough, I'm making a video about that. The rebalancing, of course.
You might want to re-edit since I just redid the Gatling and the chain gun yesterday. Again.
I played with them today. Didn't notice a large difference.
I keep nerfing their damage. If you want one fun fact, the tank gun had a larger explosion of area and damage than the ship gun, which is honestly crazy. Thanks, previous devs. It was like that for a year.
Damn, I'd even say that's just plain crazy.
Oh my god.
Here's my YouTube link.
That fucking name.
I know, in some vids I introduce myself with the wrong name.
Make it longer every month. Gaming Gamer, Gamerman, and Gaming Gamer.
But on an important note, could you make a changelog with the gun rebalance?
Honestly, I should, but the previous devs never added visible stats. And I'm still fine-tuning.
Well, at least on Discord. That's one point I make in the video I'm editing.
That's so real. Want to know the real reason? I spend like 60 hours per little shitty update. When I release it, it's usually 12 AM, and I just fell asleep after it published, LMFAO. Talking about changelogs on Discord, I have a different development mentality than the others. Since I need testers right away to add updates, ASAP, I just publish them to public service. And then when I'm happy with it, I'll probably give the final stats. At the moment, I remade the same gun 4 times. Already saw it be a dummy to do a changelog every day for the same gun.
True. And also, what are the chances of the kick button being added again, and a balancing system for the team battles?
Balancing system, I don't know yet. Kick button, I can probably get DJ to salvage. I'm only okay at editing code that he's the one that does the goofy GUI shit.
It doesn't need to be a balancing system. Not like by level. Could be just, well, like, a balance system that doesn't allow 4v1s anymore.
I also do programming of new stuff.
I see.
Well, about the balance so there isn't 4v1s anymore. Maybe after the end of a battle. There are like 3 things I still want to work on, and team battles is one of them. Then the desert side, which, as you could have noticed, is utterly cut off. And then a new test mode area. But that won't be for months that it's all added.
Hey, when you add a new test mode area, can you re-enable friendly fire in the test mode, please? I tried seeing what gun deals what damage, but I can only do it in casual or team battles.
Fun fact, the damage systems are stupid!
I noticed that.
Like, every gun before one-shots, all blocks. And every AoE, area of explosion, one-shots all blocks. So it basically only mattered what the AoE was.
Cool! Did you know that part of team battles is taken from another game?
Which part?
Buildings for one, and I think capture points. I think I might have pictures. The video has been lost to time.
That might be true.
Here are the pictures I took back when the game was still, well, public.
Huh. That's a BGS game. Boom Game Studio. We wanted to work on that, but I've got so many projects and so little time that I kinda stopped for now.
That's fair.
Here was a helmet prototype I made for the game.
Cool. Okay, honestly, the helmet looks great. But what happened to Lethal Space?
Data store issue is what happened. Mr. Goat likes programming with only GPT code.
I know that part. I myself prefer Roblox Assistant, but like any chance of it coming back?
Nope, the code knew itself. Also, I found it very mid.
Honestly, me myself, I loved the balancing system.
It was the same as Lethal Engineering, but with more OP guns, like all the blocks and weapons were ported from Lethal Engineering.
No, not like that. I meant like more weight, more weapons. Yeah, like Lethal Engineering has 6, this had maximum 14.
Yeah, reason Lethal Engineering has less is because we want to promote smaller vehicles.
Fuck ships, I guess. Also, you sure the day-night cycle works?
Look, people will find ways to use ships on land. And yes, it does work. It's just a long cycle. 1 minute of talking about the thing that took me 20 seconds to add.
Hey, update is an update.
Hey man, fun fact, Lethal Engineering 1, Casual was the only place without clouds.
I did not know that.
Also, you should look under the water in Lethal Engineering 1, Casual. It actually has seabeds and an ocean now, instead of the void. Took me a good few days to set up. Also, I haven't said it here, I learned how to program specifically to balance the weapons and maybe fix the load issue. I'm only the mapper and visual designer. So I spend weeks making this stuff, but DJ doesn't work often on Lethal Engineering. DJ is the programmer. And Dragon is busy with Lethal Engineering too. Hope you enjoyed Lethal Engineering 1.5 map, by the way. Took me around 240 hours total to make.
I did. Shame people don't play Lethal Engineering 1.5. Play Lethal Engineering 1.5.
Amen.
But you could make people play Lethal Engineering 1.5. They would get gems.
Yeah, but that would require programming. And my code did this earlier this week.
Looks like modern art.
I call it Quandalia's Dingaloid.
You could take a part of the old code that gives gems for missions, or add NPCs in those towns that give more money.
Yeah, but I still got no clue on the UI and keys. Like, all I learned is how to slightly edit, so I'll let the DJ handle the code.
Do you know how to add new guns?
It takes Dragon 3 hours to add any block, which is why he hasn't worked on it. Lethal Engineering, I mean.
So the game is based on spaghetti code.
GPT code.
That's worse.
Originally, it was mostly GPT code.
Oh god. How do buildings work? Like on the map?
They're just things I built in build mode and then gave a respawn code.
Also, will there be a winter update or something like yearly events?
If I gotta be real, depends on my mood.
Fair. How do you want to be depicted in my video?
As the random mad scientist, or a fan addicted gamer.
Got it. I'm gonna get to recording now. That's basically it. So yeah, in short, the developer might do some yearly events, which is great. Please support the developers of the game. Again, this guy, for example, play Lethal Engineering 1.5. I know it's some of your devices can't handle it, but come on. my guy spent like 240 240 hours working on the game, on the map that nobody plays anymore. I mean, come on. Casual is nice and everything, but Lethal Engineer, but 1.5 is really beautiful. The map is beautiful. Please play it. And of course, I'd like to thank YOLO, the game dev, for spending some of his time discussing the game with me. Of course, a shame Lethal Space will not be coming back. And please, to you, the viewers, please don't annoy the devs at all. Look, the fact that I did this was only because I was raging on Discord for a bit when I was recording my past video, so please, leave the devs alone. You want some information? Ask away in the comments. I can probably funnel the questions directly to the guy. And please leave Dragon Slayer and DJ alone. They're trying their best. And of course, rebalancing. That's a good thing because there will be changes. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. See you guys next time. See ya.
Spring is here, a suffering is here. Life is Skittles and life is beer. I think the loveliest time of the year is the spring. I do, don't you? Of course you do. But there's one thing that makes spring complete for me, and makes every Sunday a treat for me. All the world seems in tune on a spring afternoon when we're poisoning pigeons in the park. Every Sunday you'll see my sweetheart and me as we poison the pigeons in the park.